The wine in my glass trembled, but not from my hand. I hadn't moved. Her voice had just cut through the dining room like a scalpel. "We've decided to separate," she said, with a rehearsed softness that didn't quite hide the edge beneath it. "We didn't decide anything," I glanced at her. She didn't meet my eyes. Her smile was polished, sympathetic, hollow. She placed her manicured hand on her father's wrist as if to steady herself. Oscar-winning performance. Around the table, her family reacted just as planned. A few shocked gasps. Her sister's smirk. Her mother's faux concerned head tilt. All of it choreographed like a ballet they'd danced before. Her father asked, "Are you sure, sweetheart?" She nodded. "It's for the best. We've grown apart." The table nodded along, some relieved, others pretending to be blindsided. She was playing the victim, carefully, leaving me no space to speak without looking like the villain. I took a sip. Let them have their moment. Let them taste their illusion of control. For now. It started with a text, sent to me by mistake. Or maybe the universe finally grew tired of her mask. Airbnb confirmed for weekend. Same cabin, just us this time. She didn't even bother deleting it when I confronted her. She didn't deny it either. Just raised a brow and said, "We haven't been close in months, you know that." That was her defense. Emotional distance. As if intimacy had an expiration date she had no hand in forging. But I didn't scream, didn't throw plates. I asked who "we" was. She smiled. "Don't worry, it's not someone you know." That was the moment I knew. It was someone I knew. And that knowing, silent, acid cold, burned deeper than any outburst ever could. I went quiet. I watched. I waited. I made a different kind of plan. Her lies were clean, sterile. She left no scent of guilt, no trail of perfume. But people like her, they never expect the quiet ones to outthink them. I checked the shared calendar we never used, found deleted entries. I paid a forensic IT consultant, gave him her iCloud login, said I was worried she'd lost photos. He didn't ask questions. Within 48 hours, I had access to 2 years of messages, photos, location data. She was thorough, but not thorough enough. Her lover wasn't just someone I knew. It was Richard, her father's partner, CFO of their family business, a man who toasted to our wedding, a man who, just 2 months ago, sat across from me offering investment advice. I began compiling everything: screenshots, bank transactions, board meeting memos, a pattern, a link, a whisper of insider trading and marital betrayal dressed as corporate expansion. But I didn't take it to her. I took it to the board. Quietly, strategically, and I bought out their majority debt, in cash. The morning of the dinner, the final documents were delivered to my lawyer's office. Signatures, authorizations, ownership restructured through a holding company. Her father's business, her family's pride, was now mine. I walked into that house like any other Sunday, greeted her parents, shook hands with Richard. I smiled when he smiled. I stared just a second too long when her mother hugged me. She thought I was still hurt, thought I'd come to beg or argue or cry. No, I'd come to watch them squirm. When she announced our divorce like a trophy unveiling, I waited. Waited for her smug little performance to fade into silence. Then I raised my hand. "Before we toast," I said, "I have an announcement too." They turned. "All of you know the family company's been struggling." Her father nodded solemnly. "Well, I decided to help. I purchased the controlling shares last week. It's mine now." Dead silence. A fork dropped. Someone coughed. She blinked. "What?" I smiled. Richard paled. "But that's not the news," I said, setting down my glass. I pulled out a small folder, slim, neat, handed it to her father. This is. He opened it. One photo, two signatures, a list of message excerpts. His hand trembled. Her mother leaned in, whispered, "No." Richard stood. "This is ridiculous." "Sit down," I said. He didn't, so I turned to my wife, my soon-to-be ex-wife. The company contract includes a morality clause. Nepotism can be grounds for investigation, especially when sexual relationships influence financial decisions. Her mouth opened, but nothing came out. Finally, silence. "I don't want your money," I said. "I never did." I looked at her father. "But I do want my dignity. You can keep the family name. I've already renamed the company."